You're listening to the Quint's podcast.
6,000 crore rupees worth of electoral bonds were sold in the financial year 2018-19. Annual audit reports filed by the national and state political parties to the Election Commission, which were analysed by the Quint, show that more than 4,500 crore rupees worth of electoral bonds could have gone to one single political party, the ruling BJP. You're listening to The Big Story, where we dissect headline-making news. I'm Vishnu Gopinath, and today I'm joined by Poonam Agarwal, who's the editor investigations at the Quint. And she's been investigating the electoral bond scheme since it was introduced in January 2018. Hi, Poonam.
Hello, Vishnu. How are you?
Good. So, Poonam is the one who's analysed the annual audit reports, and she's here to tell us all about it. So first off, let me just quickly tell you what electoral bonds are in case you don't know. Electoral bonds were introduced as a way to maintain a political donor's anonymity. But we at the Quint found that they were far from anonymous and could be easily tracked because they had hidden numbers on them which were only visible under ultraviolet light. So first off, Poonam, can you tell our listeners what are electoral bonds exactly and why they aren't good for our democracy?
To begin with, electoral bonds were introduced by the government, the BJP government, way back in January 2018 on the ground that it will keep the donors anonymous. So, for purchase of electoral bonds, you need your KYC. The entire identity proof is given to the SBI bank, and when you give your identity and the amount which you want to buy, like donate to the political party, say suppose if you want to donate 10,000 rupees to a political party, you just need to go and purchase it. So technically the entire process is what the government claims is in white money. So on that ground, the government introduced saying that the inflow of cash will stop, and it would be a hindrance in for black money. But when we started investigating the entire case in April 2018 itself, what we found that actually it is not anonymous. The electoral bonds can be tracked easily by the government. Now, how it can happen? To understand the whole thing, we purchased 2 electoral bonds when it was introduced in the April. We purchased 2 bonds and of 1,000 rupees each. Then we sent it to a forensic lab just to find out whether there is any number, any serial number in that particular bond. Because when we purchased it, nothing was visible. There was no serial number on the bond. It was whatever was written was only the details of the bond and what it is, and the name and the serial number was not there. So that was the ground that the government said that nobody can track it. But when we sent it to the forensics lab to find out whether there is any hidden number, we found that it actually contains hidden unique alphanumeric number in it.
Want to hear the rest of this podcast? Check out the link to the full episode in the description below and follow the Quint on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, JioSaavn and all other platforms we are on.